Yo YouTube, this is DFishFan. Alright guys, so this is my second installment of Cards Not to Forget. And I believe I had a second one up, or I was trying to upload it, and for some reason it never happened, I believe. So I'm just going to go ahead and make this my second version. I got very positive feedback from episode 1. So I thought I would continue it with 5 more cards not to forget about. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on. Start, I mean. Alright, so first off we have, oh my goodness, there we go. That's a little better for you guys, no? Alright, so we got Ally of Justice Quarantine. Alright, so this little 4-star dark 1700 beater, machine type monster. His effect is neither player can special summon light monsters. Now, already you're probably seeing what I'm seeing. The possibilities I see with this is a possible side deck. Okay. Now, recently, Archlord Christia, I believe is her name, got limited to 2 in Japan. Her effect is neither player can special summon. Now I kind of see this as a homeless man's version of Archlord Christia because it's only against light decks, obviously. So neither player can special summon light monsters. Now if you're running a non-light deck, that's obviously not going to affect you. But if you're running against a light deck, that's going to affect them tremendously. And I believe it also helps that it's a 4-star 1700 beater. I think that's a pretty decent stats for a level 4 side deck. So I really think this has side deck possibility in the future. Maybe if Light Sworns come back or some stuff like that. But I don't really see this for Light Sworns. Maybe, I don't know. You never know what Konami archetypes they come out with. So light special summoning, be on the lookout for Ally Justice Quarantine. That's all I'm saying. Alright you guys, so next one is a card that you'll probably know already, Flameveil Fire Dog. This is a level 4 fire beast 1900 attack. You guys know about this card, I mean, right? It was Instant Stardust back when it came out with the Flameveil engine. Rescue Synchro Cat was somewhat back that format because of this card. And yeah, this card is very good. Now, you guys already know what its effect does. When it runs over a monster, you special summon Flameveil Magician. I don't have it with me right now, sorry. And it's a instant level 8 synchro. Now, what I'm thinking about for this card in the future, and why I think you shouldn't forget about it, is instant excess monster possibly. Alright, so we can go Flameveil Fire Dog, you special summon a level 4 Flameveil, and then main phase 2 you can excess summon into a level rank 4 excess monster. So I thought that was pretty interesting. You can also think of the same reasoning with Spy in Gravekeepers. You know, they attack into it, you spy into guard or spy, and then during your turn you excess for level or rank 4. So I thought those are just a couple of reasons to think about these cards. Don't forget that excess monsters are kind of like synchroing in a ways, except just more basic, I believe. But nonetheless, don't forget about Flameveil Fire Dog with excess monsters coming out. Alright, the next card is probably one that you've never heard of. It's an older card called A Man with Wadjet, which I don't want to see his Wadjet. I don't know what it is, but he has it. So, and obviously I'm just joking. I'm guessing Wadjet is some kind of psychic term. I don't know. He has like, his hands are spewing smoke, and he has little signal beams coming from his forehead. So, anyways, he's a level 4 Dark Monster Spellcaster, 1600 attack, 1600 defense. So that's obviously some pretty good stats once again for a level 4. And his effect reads, when you normal summon this monster and during each of the following standby phases, as long as this card remains face up on the field, select one set monster on your opponent's side of the field and see it. Set card on your opponent's side of the field. Sorry, I think I said monster. And see it. Return the card to its original position. So this is kind of a control card. You normal summon it. And then from now on, whenever you're during your standby phase, whenever your opponent has a set card back row, so like example, set, you can just go ahead and look at it every standby phase, and you can choose a different target, obviously. So I don't know about you, but I like knowing what my opponent has. It really allows me to decide what safely to do. You know, it gives you such an advantage, an unfair advantage, really, because okay, I have three face downs. Those could literally be any three face downs ever made. Okay, that could be Mirror Force, Solemn Warning, and Solemn Judgment, or it could be three fake traps. You know, it could literally be anything. Now, part of that is the reason why you see some people not attack or adjust their strategy just because they don't know. Well, with this card, I can really see this coming in handy about knowing what is back there. And the fact that it's a level 4, easy to summon, well, it has to be a normal summon, but still, that's easy. And then easy to keep around with 1600, 1600 attack and defense. I can really see this being a decent card in the future or in the right deck. Alright, so that was number 3. Let's go ahead and get on to... Alright, sorry, I keep on getting messages. Anyways, Magic Cylinder. Yes, Magic Cylinder. This card is probably the ultimate noob card. Like, as soon as noobs get it, they're like, oh my god, Magic Cylinder is the best card ever. And I'll admit, it was one of my favorite cards for a while back in the day. And I will also admit that it is not the greatest card out there to run right now. But I will not admit that it is a bad card. And I will not admit that you should forget about it, because Magic Cylinder wins you games. Believe it or not, this little common card now, or no, it's rare, I believe is the lowest rarity, that used to be secret and really expensive back in the day, is actually a game winner by itself. Just in case you don't know what it does, which I would be surprised if you didn't, but negate the attack of one of your opponent's monsters and inflict damage equal to your opponent's attack. So, they attack with 1600, Magic Cylinder. They take 1600 and you don't do anything. You just like, bah, 1600 to the face. So, now, Magic Cylinder is currently at 2, and I believe it's going to stay at 2 with this next format. So, I still don't see people running them. Now, obviously, burn decks would probably run them, or, I don't know, Spellcaster to stick with the theme, I guess. But this could actually be a very, very good tech card in the right decks. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be top tier or staple or nothing like that again, but this could be a very, very good card. And another reason behind why it could be a very, very good card is with Machine OTK actually possibly coming back with Overload Fusion possibly coming back to 2. And Megamorph coming back to 2. I could definitely see this card getting some decent playing time and deserving it. So, very good card. Don't forget about Magic Cylinder. And lastly, but not leastly, we have Level Eater. Now, this one is a specific shout out to a certain type of deck. Infinities, I'm talking to you. Alright? So, Infinities, you like to synchro like crazy. Now, through the recent possible ban list, I'm saying possible because it's not 100% confirmed, but to me it's pretty much damn confirmed, with the ban list where Goyo's banned and Coldwave's banned and stuff like that. The TCG ban list may or may not have Trishula at 3. Okay, Trishula is already limited in the OCG. He is at 1. Remember that. So it is very easily to think, or it's very easy to think the TCG is going to have Trishula at 1 on March 1st. But if that is not the case, beware of Level Eater, because Infinities are going to be able to synchro for 3 Trishulas in 1 turn. And that is very, very scary to think about. Now, I may be wrong but I'm pretty sure the Infernity synchro for 3 level 8s in one turn. Isn't that how it goes with Avenger, Necromancer, and Archfiend? And so they synchro level 8. Bring back Level Eater. Oh wait, never mind. I had to redo this video. Fuck. I forgot they don't have a tuner. Shit. Alright, well disregard Level Eater. It's a piece of shit. Alright, later.